So we're in week 1 of footies and the SBCs are flying daily. Some very decent ones and some not so much. So we're going to go through who you should be completing and who you should be avoiding. We'll start off with the icons. There is only 4 at the moment. We have got Pirlo, we have got Abile, we've got Riquelme, and also we've got Kaká. Now we've got 2 footies. One, I think it was the World Championship for the FC Pro. They chose Riquelme, and also we've still got Pirlo. If we're looking at the times that we've got, you've got Pirlo got 4 more days to go. It's come around very quick. You got 9 weeks for Kaká, 29 days for Riquelme, and 9 weeks for Abile. Now, the big thing when it comes to these SBCs, especially the ones that you can't get in packs, so like Pirlo, you can actually still get. He is an SBC from a card that has been released. You could get him still. So my thought on actually doing him, even from the start, unless he was incredibly cheap or he was like an R9 sort of factor card, I probably wouldn't bother with him because you can guarantee I'll do him, I'll then pack him. When it comes to Kaká, Riquelme and Abile, these are going to be the final versions of them. So if you are wanting the final Kaká, the final Riquelme, you are definitely going to want to complete these SBCs anyway, regardless of price. And during footies, value doesn't really happen because of how many cards that are in packs every single week. Like, these have got a whole month in there in Riquelme, 9 weeks in Kaká. You've got so much time to get him done. So I will kind of go over the best way if you are trying to collect them all. Now, gone through all the waffle, I digress. Pirlo, I'm going to say straight off the bat, don't complete. Not worth it anymore. Very good card, don't get me wrong, and I guarantee he more than likely will get another version. From what we're seeing with all of these upgrades, I can imagine they're going to run through a lot of the heroes and a lot of the icons over the next 8 weeks. I think we've got 9 weeks or so until the next FIFA. So that's going to be an easy one for me to just kind of a hard clear, really. And I think with Pirlo, he's definitely got that ability. Oh, to be fair, he already has another upgrade, in fact. I did think when I was saying that, I was like, I swear he has had an upgrade. It's not the greatest upgrade. Like, he's got an extra 2 playstyle pluses and he's gone up 1 rating, but I mean, it's not like it's a crazy upgrade. I could see him as like a 97 or 98 at a minimum. So I'm going to say for him, straight away put in the bin. Kaká, on the other hand, now it comes down to semi-pricing as well. Like, I think for Riquelme, for me, just far too expensive, like 900,000 coins. And yes, it's a decent card. He's not necessarily crazy, but he's decent enough. But 900k when you've got a 97 striker Kaká at 670 and you've bought out an Abile as a right wing for some reason at 380. Why he's so expensive, I really don't know. Now, I do think the card is a nice upgrade. It's definitely a better upgrade than his 89 Winter Wildcard, but that could have been anything. Like, you could have just given him a 94 at 200k and it'd still be a great upgrade. He's got himself some nice playstyle pluses. He's a 5'5". He's got the dribbling and passing ability down to a key. I think the value itself is a bit wishy-washy, so I would go okay-ish, because I think with a lot of these footies cards, I would agree that most of them are going to be most complete. If you're looking for coins to improve your team, head over to lootbar.gg for the most reliable and also the best coins around. Also, they have incredible 24-hour manual customer service that you physically cannot find anywhere else. But before finishing on lootbar.gg, make sure you are using JT11 to get 8% off coupon. Once you've gone through the payment, you'll be able to get your coins within the next 24 hours, absolutely guaranteed. Also, with the code, you'll be able to get 5% more coins on every transaction. Make sure you do click the link either in the description or down in the comment section below. Most of them are going to be cheap. You're going to be able to get the fodder very easily. So they are going to be at the point now where I'm like, complete most of these if you can. Abile and Kaká, I would say are must completes. Abile is just really good for the price. I think value-wise, she's absolutely brilliant. Kaká is phenomenal. Very, very good. I like that they've gone with the striker version. It's just something different rather than a cam. And he's affordable. Kaká really should be in the millions. But 670 is really not bad pricing for him. We've got the Rapid Plus, we've got the First Touch, we've got a Finesse, and he's even got the cheeky technical in there as well. And also being 5'5". He's an absolute monster. If you don't believe me, try the loan out at the minimum. That is going to be one SBC you've got to finish anyway. So give him a go and just see how truly good that card is. I've seen him so many times now in Rivals and Champs since he came out. With Abile, I think the price is really kind of going for her. And then change it into a right wing. It's something different for the card. Acrobatic, whipped pass, quick step, and power shot. It's not a terrible card for her. She's gone up a little bit from the 94. That obviously did have an SBC as well, which I didn't finish actually. I got her from a player pick, but for 380 she's got to be done. She's going to be done very, very easily anyway. And that leads us to the players, because it's going to be the next week and the week after that we really have a massive upgrade on all of the players, all the footies, SBCs, icons and heroes, absolutely everywhere. Now we do have a few of the team of the tournament still, so it's not like we've got completely out of there yet. We've got a lot of decent SBC still. Bombast Store's still there, to be fair to her. Like, she's definitely in a not complete now, unfortunately, because she's just not there now, is she? Let's be real. But we still have Conor Gallagher and all of the Path to Glories. Anybody's not going to be upgradable now, just so you know. The Euros and Copa America have finished, so there is no more upgrades available. This is their final form. We've got Gallagher at 94, Laporte 96, a cheeky Rice at 97, and then like an Orja Ball at 96. And I think the other international star is going to be Rodri. Now, I must admit, Rice looked fantastic until they gave Rodri out. Now, I do think value-wise, Rice comes in really well. Laporte does come in really well. So again, I would probably be looking, I'd say Rodri, Laporte and Rice at a great value. And I do think Rodri is a must complete at this moment in time. Whether they give him a footies, I think they would more than likely have to go for a 99 for him. And I think it's still possible for him. But I don't know if they're going to give many upgrades to the newest of new cards just yet. It more than likely will be in like week 3 or 4. It depends on how many teams they are truly bringing out. They're giving a lot of objective players, a lot of SBCs, and then a lot of people in packs as well. So it's a very good spread to be able to go through a lot of cards like Modric, Solar, Future. We've got a lot of cards already in the footage just from week 1. So I'm hoping it continues the theme. Like, I think we've got 4 or 5 from objectives at the moment. That's nuts to think, because normally we only have 1, and that's normally just a player. Maybe we get an extra bonus one from the One Nation Champs. That's kind of been a thing for the past 5 weeks, so I'd be interested to see how they go with it. But I do think with the international stars, they are definitely in them sort of categories. With the Path to Glories, we've got 136 for Conor Gallagher. Orja Ball's coming in at 51, and I think that's all the Path to Glories. Now, that's quite an easy one to determine, to be honest. I think Orja Ball, incredible value. 5/5, 4 play style pluses. I like him as a card, and I think he's decent enough, but I don't know if I'd quite say he's going to be game-changing worthy. He will definitely fit into a Spanish team, so if you are doing that, then yes, 100% complete him. And to be honest, for 56,000 and 100,000 and 60,000, I'd complete them anyway. I just don't think they're must. Gallagher, I'd probably say don't complete, to be honest. He's a nice card. He's a 5/5, but he's really not up there in the centre mids, unfortunately. The only reason I'd complete him is purely on a collection standpoint. It wouldn't be for anything he's not going in a team, basically. Then we have the team in the tournaments. These are some very good upgrades. We started off massive with Vitinha coming in at 400. We then got Rudiger at 350. And then we move on to the international stars Martinez at 66. Great value for him. We've then got Vargas at 61 for a 95 card. The Georgian keeper we got at 52,000. And then finally we got Nathan Ake at 90,000 coins as well. Now, most of these are going to be in decent value. I think Vitinha is a must complete. I would go with Rudiger. To be fair, I think he's up there as well. In week, I'd say 2 or 3 of footies, he might not be as relevant. I think he really needed that anticipate to be there if he was going to be that next meta centre-back. We've got a lot of centre-backs. This year, the amount of players we've got per position that are absolute top end is the most we've ever seen. Like, it's a huge golfing class compared to the rest of the years, and it's always interesting to see the total special cards or the total amount of cards per FIFA just go up. it's crazy to see. And this year, the centre-back list is absolutely nuts. Like, you go for the centre-backs right now. If we went, say, price order, or in fact we'll go rating. Virgil van Dijk's got like 5 different cards you could use. Vidic is up there, Saliba's up there, Diaz, Militao, Arejo, Konate. Like, you go a bit further down, you look at Bastoni still, even a Joey Gomez can definitely be up there. There is so many until we even get to Rudiger that you could use and be very confident in. We've not even mentioned Maldini, a Bonucci, Martinez probably on the low end, Marquinhos, some huge hitters. So it's not all about the 1 and 2 position. Like, yes, I do think Virgil van Dijk should always be number 1, but you could get away with a Rudiger and a Gomez pairing, or a Vidic and a Diaz. There's no set pairing where I'm like, yes, that is the only centre-backs you need in this game. So it's an interesting one for him, but I do think he puts himself up there with the best of them. I'd say then pretty much most of them, I'd say Martinez, Vargas, the Georgian keeper, and also Aki are all in the great value. Now, I would complete all of them because of the high rated nature. Maybe they don't get another upgrade. This could be the final one we see from them, especially when it comes to someone like Martinez and also the Georgian keeper. We don't get that many keepers. So the likely chance of them getting a 97 and a 96 and then getting another upgrade to a 98 or 99 is looking very slim. By the looks of it, more than likely we'll get a Neuer, we'll get somebody who should have had an upgrade like a, is it Maignan, whatever you want to call him. He more than likely will get an upgrade, as he doesn't have one as of yet. So I could see that happening more so than anything. And then finally, we have got some of the footies. We've only got 3 of them from the actual footies list. And it's going to be Future, Modric, and also Soloff. Now, obviously, with Soloff, he was yesterday. Future was the day before. And Modric was the day before that. Now, when it comes to finishing these SBCs, I would be starting from the day kind of left. So if you are wanting to finish all of these, get them done as quick as possible, because they are going to go first. With the icons, they've got a lot of time to get grinding, and as we go further into footies, they're going to get easier and easier to complete, because there's going to be more cards, more repeatability. The ultimate grind will be coming. So I'd definitely be getting Modric out of the way. Future's got 9 weeks, so that's fine. You could kind of save him a step, but he's 90k anyway. Great value for him. And then Soloff is only 71 as well. I think Modric is just, to be honest, I'm going to just go with a full trigger on triple. All of them are must complete. I think they're fantastic value. Future is the only one, because of the position change, that maybe I would be like, you could get better in that position. With Soloff and with Modric, I think they own their position. Soloff's incredible as a controlled lengthy. Modric is such a tactical magician in the midfield. And then Future, as the position change, is decent enough, but I do like him on the wing. And it is a shame that he can't play on there. It's not a secondary position for him. And they should have really made him a 5-5. It's one of them ones where I think the upgrade could have been better, but it's fair enough. Like, he still had a +5 overall. I'm understanding that not every card is going to be 99 on this. We've got a lot of 99s already. I know full well they're not going to give Modric 99, Future, Kaká, Bile, Rodri, like, all of them can't be 99. It would kill the game off on week 1. So it is fair enough at the moment. But I think for me, that would be the list right now. Obviously, there's going to be a lot more SBCs coming in the next couple of weeks, so we will stay tuned for all of that. Make sure you do like and subscribe on this content, and I will see you all for the next one. Peace.